Come with us as we explore like tourists up at the picturesque locations of Palatavere and Bloody Bay. We're checking out Shurland Nature Park, the Main Ridge Forest Reserve, and the Palatavere Jetties. Come and spend the day with us as we have some fun outside of the studio producing our new show, Explore Like Tourists.
Here's the thing, when I sit down with guests, a lot of times I just naturally start the conversation.
Yes.
I want you to tell me about how you started Shurland Nature Park. Like, how did you come up with this concept?
Right, but Shurland Nature Park started off as me being a farmer, right? Working garden, going in town in the market and selling and so forth, going up in the rainforest, selling cake and fruit juice and so on. And then one day the solar power up there conked out because I had a little shop up there as well. You know, I used to do my cakes and so on. My mother had bought a fridge for me, so when the solar conked out, you know, everything. So I decided to come back down and set up my space around me. Set up, how to really put it, invest in a space around me. Going back into my farming. And then when I plant up all around the house, I ain't see no space. I walk up to the bush here one day and I walk up to the end down in the side and I see a little peephole of the sea. So I said, God, you know, I could build paradise here for you. So I went back home and I grabbed a chair where I could sit down now and then relax myself and start to daydream. Right? And then I come up with the idea. I decided, well, hey, this could be a beautiful spot. And then I get a hummingbird hanging feeder. So I went and I hang it up on a tree for a whole year. Every 2 days I had to walk up and change the water because the white-tailed saberwing, they were extinct since after Hurricane Flora in 1963. So before I start feeding, they used to have only 2 in the rainforest, always on the same leg, not multiplying. Reason? Most of the plants are seasonal. So they never really started generation.
They didn't have like a proper food source.
That's right. And only tour guides them know is I breed back the generation.
Oh, wow.
You understand? Because when they couldn't find the 2 in the rainforest, they used to come here. Right? So as I said, I started for a year and then a male find the feeder. 6 months, he went in the forest, find a wife and bring her back on my one feeder. When he met the first week, both of them were on the one feeder. When he met the second week, I not seen the female. So I was really, really depressed knowing that we have company and then it suddenly just disappeared. But not knowing when the male bring her, he mate her same time. The first week. So the second week I worried she was preparing the nest. So when he met the third going into the fourth week, I see she in front. I said, wow, you come. Look, I see 2 little things behind flying me. I said, wow, you bring grandchildren for me.
Wow, and so fast. It didn't make a month.
And from there, you have the babies that turn adults and start multiplying.
So and the white-tailed saberwing is the one that kind of has the white body and the white on the wings.
On the wings, right.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, it have the white neck Jacobin. That's a migrant species that come from Venezuela to nest on Tobago this time of the year. So the white-tailed saberwing, you have the white on the tail.
As well.
With the deep blue below the throat, that's the male, and the female have a more grey-white come down the tummy. It's a little more smaller.
Interesting. So they leave after a while?
No, they remain here feeding all year round. You have the white-necked Jacobin, which is the migrant species. That is the one that come from Venezuela, come down around like December to January. They are down here to nest. And then when you make the ending of August into September, they fly back with their generation. So we have 3 native and 3 migrant species.
Wow.
Yeah. So the migrant will fly back while the native will remain here. The native is the white-tailed saberwing, a brown one with a long curved beak, rufous-breasted hermit, and the copper rump, a small one.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, I got an opportunity to see all of them. And you know what I loved? They were so brave. Like, all of these birds, none of them were afraid to come to the feeder.
Once you have the feeder in your hand, they come into you. That's all I want.
Even while we were eating, like we didn't even have the feeders.
The feeder, they're looking for the feeder.
Yeah, they're looking, they come right up to the table looking
yes. Habit.
But Ms. Shurland, you did an amazing job with the space. How did you decide to use these specific type of plants in the area?
Well, it's all natural. Yeah, especially palm is my thing. I love palms, and then I incorporate it with the ginger lily, which will give you a nice kind of enhance the background. But palm is my thing. I like to cut the palm. I like to do my decoration, and I have these to, incorporate as well to decorate the upstairs, downstairs. It's a natural background. It's like, it's like healing. You have the plants, you have the palm, and they give up a natural feeling. Yes.
That is so lovely.
Yeah.
But I must definitely say that the lunch menu was spectacular. How did you decide to come up with all of these things to give people?
I love to cook.
Yeah.
Right? And I know incorporating the hand feeding of the hummingbird with lunch, it's always a hit. Mm-hmm. You understand? You feed the hummingbird if you want. You can order lunch before. Once you know that you're coming and you can do lunch, you can do without. Mm-hmm. And feeding experience, you can have lunch, or I do breakfast as well. Oh, you just hit me up, let me know the day and time you are coming, right?
All right, so the lunch menu was quite wide. We had rice, we had callaloo, we had lentil peas, we had breadfruit salad.
Yeah.
We had chicken. What else we had?
Ice cream, fruit juice.
We had ice cream, we had fruit juice. And that was such a wide menu. But what does breakfast look like here?
You get like roast bake, like coconut bake or pumpkin bake. You get a fresh salad, you get chocolate tea. And like sometimes I give her ice cream as well. Yes, all good chocolate tea.
I'll do that.
The real traditional long ago chocolate tea. My great grandmother, to me, she used to make the best chocolate tea. And to me, she hand that down on me.
Amen.
You understand?
So we getting tea, we getting
bake, you're getting salad, right? You getting bake, salad, chocolate tea, right? I give ice cream as well, for breakfast. So you get a spoiled breakfast because I serve ice cream as well, right? And if you want juice as well, you get juice.
Yeah.
Right.
So does it have what are like the proteins? What do you have, like fish or?
Well, yes, it's either fish or chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
Fried fish or chicken. Yeah. Right, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, even TripAdvisor. My number is 294-3740, or my daughter is 753-0942.
Right. So guys, you come out and check out Miss Shurland.
We also had a chat with one of the resident tour guides at Shurland Nature Park. He shares with us wonderful things that he would have learned about his environment growing up in Bloody Bay, as well as his experiences at the Main Ridge Forest Reserve as a guide.
Well, Miss Shurland told me that you have been working with her. You're her main guide, right? So if you were to say, of all the years that you've been here, what was probably your favorite experience with guests?
I've been in forest. I've seen like raccoons moving around in the forest. I've seen like boa constrictor mating. Sometimes like 7 of them, they tend to wrap up together. Yeah, I've seen armadillo. I was lucky to see armadillo during the day.
How you manage that? And armadillos are nocturnal?
Sometimes off in hand these things do happen, but they are mostly nocturnal.
In terms of our visitors, do you think that they appreciate the Main Ridge for what it is?
Yeah, they love it. It has been protected over 200 years since in the 18th century. It recently celebrated 250 years of protection, and it was tremendous foresight to protect it so long ago. There's another walk I can do up to Bloody Bay River. That's also nice because all the water goes down into the main, and you have a lovely river down at the bottom. Especially now that the rain is falling, it cleans out nicely. So you watch your weather forecast and you choose a good day and you go for your walk.
Come up and check out Miss Shurland. It is an amazing experience if you've never hand-fed hummingbirds. And the hummingbirds coming to you, so you don't have to worry about they finding you. They coming to you. They're very friendly, and trust me, food here to the belly button. So trust me, come out, check out Miss Shurland, right off of Bloody Bay.
We spent the rest of the afternoon taking in the amazing ambience of nature, taking a lovely stroll at the main ridge, and then we proceeded to head over to Paltavere Jetty, where we saw the fishermen with their fresh catch, as well as the main attraction, all the amazing stingrays that come up on the shores and are just such a treat to see them in their natural habitat. So guys, when you have some free time, make sure to get out and see what you can find and explore like a tourist sometimes. That's it from us here at the Tenaciously Resolute Studio. Have a fantastic week ahead, and God bless. See you next week.